Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific attraction. He's had a shot! Really should have hit the net.
Benzema put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
He was expecting a better ball than that. Partey, Marcelo. Partey, and it's Marcelo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. To meet it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's a loose ball. Isco. Tries to get it forward quickly. Striding forward, facing goal. Cleared without complication. Straight back. It's taken out. That'll be a foul. Gets him ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Let's put a stop to that. It's Carvajal. He's made certain that won't get through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It will be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
That's not going to make it through.
Marcelo encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Aubameyang. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Salah. Going through. He's loose, who's getting there? Disposal. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Modric. Paris Saint-Germain seeing more of the ball, still aren't carrying much goal threat. Costa! That's a lovely try, but not to be.
Diego Costa certainly did his part with a lovely pass, and unfortunately the loveliness ceased there.
Thiago Silva. Aimed low and direct. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Robertson clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Modric goes looking. Marcelo positions himself well and cuts it out. Played out to the right. Shoney knocks it away. Try from distance. And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Lack of accuracy. Modric plays it forward. And volley! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Aubameyang pushes it out wide. Marcelo plays it into the box. Isco. Now it's Mane. He's left his man. It really is one cross after another.
Oh, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Well read, he sorted that out. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's been taken straight back. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team has broken through. Not for the want of trying. Interesting game up to now, but still goals. So we reach the halfway point.
Paris Saint-Germain ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Benzema! Mohamed Salah puts it back. Surely it's good distance on it. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mane, it's a good foot in there. Well, that looks a foul. Referee's given it. So who's he going to be aiming for here? This could fall anywhere. It was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Isco, it's Carvajal. It's come loose. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires...
Has a swing at it! Stop. Wasn't easy.
Well, as Tesco did, the keeper just received an A+ grade.
Partey wants to win it back. Forward it goes. Isco. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Not going to make any further progress now. And that has been clubbed away. It's played to a promising move. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Cannot really be faulted for having a go. He's usually more capable.
Titi, not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. And body! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why to be top class on match day. That was a majestic stop.
Could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Aubameyang, good challenge, he just stood firm. The Dean gets into the right position to intercept. Aubameyang. Get that clear. Titi does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Toni Kroos.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Salah. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. He's got away. Diego Costa, and he's cut it out. Thiago Silva can hoist it clear. It's Felipe. Aimed in towards the centre.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Needed a better pass there. Salah. He's making on the right. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application. An awful lot, obviously.
And the finish! Oh, the kick has done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Belts one. Very well to get to that.
Marcelo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And it's hoisted. Can he score? Tried the volley, but no.
Marcelo really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Isco is looking to win it here. Paris Saint-Germain to get it into the box and quickly. Aimed low and direct. And he's whipped it in low. He's gone for it! Toni Kroos goes looking. Now, can he capitalise? Ball's come loose and the chase is on. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So a brief breather and then extra time. And if you're just back, action is back on the way. Very well to intervene. Brushed off the ball there. Going through. Bale. Bale! Great save. Real class.
Bale simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And the through ball is intercepted. This needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It's Marcelo. Firmino displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
He's left his man. moment for the first period of extra time.
Well, I think for both sets of players now, fatigue becomes your biggest opponent. When the body gets tired, the mind usually goes with it. Concentration levels are difficult to manage now.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? 0-0 still. Play to win or play for penalties. Daniel Carvajal. Questions were asked, he's given the answers. Well positioned to make that interception.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bale's cross, hurls himself at it! Brave effort, total commitment.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Salah. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That's Aubameyang is on his own.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And he's there to cut it out.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Looking for space out wide. That intervention was very necessary. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Both sets of players have run themselves into the ground here, Peter. And as extra times go, I think I'll remember this for a while.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. And he puts them wide.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Oh, what a save!
The keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Oh, he saved it!
He's so focused there. Fantastic.
He's put it wide. Paris Saint-Germain with this chance to pull two clear. And the keeper's come up trumps.
That's a super save from the keeper.
Also, perhaps the man you would pick for this moment. Our keeper's gone the right way, but can't keep it out. He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Kroos steps calmly forward. And he's missed it. Modric just needs to keep his nerve here. Back off the post.
Oh, that's so unlucky to hit the goal frame.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's there and the fight goes on. Now it is unforgiving. Miss and it could be over.
Well, he still looked and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
So it's down to him to keep it alive. Paris Saint-Germain were taken the full distance and then some, but they got there in the end.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and pull through.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been... The shot's on! Saved only by poor finishing. Cruz, didn't come through here. It's Neymar! Shoko. Good idea, just poorly executed. Vitolo, he's got away. Giroud, keeper's ball. Saint-Germain with it back again. He's in space and looking for options. Now, can he capitalise? And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Toni Kroos. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Shoko gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
He's looking for. Ball through. Giroud! Great save, real class.
Giroud simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
He's had a shot! Good stop. Wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort. Giroud is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
That's the throw. Felipe Luis, still into the middle. Neymar. Vitolo. He's in, surely! Shoots! There it is!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught.
Question, that's a foul.
Top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Out wide to the right. Mbappe. It's a loose ball. In into the middle. And that's been well dealt with. Partey plays it forward. He's left his man. Lacazette. Timely intervention. Toni Kroos. Over to the left. Neymar going through. Lovely bit of skill there. Vitolo. Shoko. And it's Vitolo. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Shoko Could try cutting inside here. In with a header! Toni Kroos. That's a promising ball. He's got away. Cleared without complication. It's loose, who's getting there? He's left his man. Towering header! He's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Big chance!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And it's hoisted clear. Vitolo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line in that defence, and he's delivering.
That had to be more accurate. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with the target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Neymar battles to win it back. Luis Suarez going through. It's Luis Suarez! And he's there to make a great save. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. But there has only been that one goal. It is very, very comforting.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half.
He's good enough for that challenge. Goalkeeper's done supremely well to deal with that.
Can I say, truly wonderful goalkeeping.
He just whacks it up, shakes the shoots. Try, and that come good, so easily have been different.
Sergio Busquets certainly could have and should have made more of that.
It's wrestled off the ball. Cut it out. Sergio Busquets driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Neymar. Mata. Giroud. Now the counter. Sergio Busquets. Mbappe. He's left his man. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It was a chance, but it's a grip for the keeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Look forward. How does he try from here? Get that clear.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now. But shot a goal! And in it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he had his reward.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. A quick man.
Mbappe! He's there to make a great save.
Mbappe is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
straight back. Away from immediate danger. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's Modric. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, they really should have been made to pay. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Vitolo, he's got away. Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Giroud. That's not going to make it. Mbappe. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Bale. Higgins has a swing at it! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Lacazette should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. The referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Modric. Modric. Partey sprinted towards the left. Needed a better pass there. Through ball is intercepted. And it's Modric. Aimed low and direct. It's a crossing run he's making on the right. He's gone through and he's had a quick... Oh, he gets! He's done ever so well.
Mane spot a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Partey gets rid without sophistication. A real chance to break. It is one-on-one! He's good for it! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
It's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain had no answer. Second best in every department, and correspondingly well beaten. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess for the camp.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. That's got things underway. This is promising. He's got rid of that. Modric. Kurzawa. It's Toni Kroos. Kroos! Right.
Toni Kroos put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Toni Kroos. That's clearly not what he wanted to do. Lacazette tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Vitolo. It's a brilliant interception. Over to the left. It's a promising ball. Firmino! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Cuts it out. Get the pass he's looking for. Firmino. Paris Saint-Germain for the free kick. He has kicked it out. What great reactions. He just whacks it away. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance.
Got a shot away! A great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Firmino spreads it towards the left. He's got away. Neymar! He's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Shelko. Vitolo. Needed a better pass there. Can he finish? Flags up. He must have been offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. It's Lacazette. Lacazette. Going, has a hit! Firmino. Mbappe. He's left his man. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, good interception. Neymar. It's Neymar! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Saved only by poor finishing.
They're probably getting frustrated by the...
Hazeloken has a goal. That is wayward.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Decent looking. Firmino! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Well played, he saw that coming. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And the shots! Goal! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
back at that. That's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Paris Saint-Germain themselves a 2-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Fine defending there. Felipe. The defence can get it clear. Firmino. Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vitolo. Now it's Pedri. He's gone for it! That's not going to make it. Giroud. Really wasn't very much in that. Far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reading in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Paris Saint-Germain held 2-0. They are looking good. Just back from your break. There's very little after the resumption of the second. It's one! It's anyone's ball. Danger averted for now. It's Firmino. Partey. Felipe. It's loose, who's getting there? Bale puts it out wide. And a header! He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted. That somehow was worth the scoring position, and they didn't see him on. It's really crafty business now.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for a lead. He caught it well enough, but was never really good trouble.
Felipe Luis is charging up on the overlap. Towering header! It's in! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Going through. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Really cannot believe it, but he is off. He'll have to find a way without it. Bale considers his options. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Semedo with a fine tackle. Oh, the ball's come loose. Aimed long and direct. And the counter is on. He's got away. Mbappe!
Mbappe weighed up the options and picked them.
Try from distance. Kurzawa. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Lacazette pushes it out wide. Back into the middle. Keeper's ball. And it really is one cross after another.
Oh, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's left his man. He'll have it in! Good stop, wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
There's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. The referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double. It's one! Worth a try. Not this time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Sergio Busquets. And he's been judged offside.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Shoots! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Benzema with a predatory goal.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So we have a breakthrough.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back of it.
Just brushed off the ball there. Bale to get on the end of this. Going through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Kimpembe.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Oh, sweet feet. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Great challenge. Has a pop! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Paris Saint-Germain really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Now it's Vitolo.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Lloris comes out and deals with it. Jackson goes looking. That's been levered clear. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.